alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. Tip-off goes to the Thunder. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. And it's good. 2 points. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls, shattered the NBA.
Boston on D. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. Caruso outside. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by White. Boston on offense. Holiday with the ball. Now guarded by Holmgren. Brown can't hit. And it's Caruso with the ball for the Thunder. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Over Holiday. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
Sweet looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's Caruso. Here's Williams. Again, Oklahoma City.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
Outside, Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. He drops it from range.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
And here's Brown for 3. Thunder leading by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams into the lane. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
From inside. Left side, Porzingis. Here's White. Got a hand on it. And he gets it back. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
And this is what they want to see from Porzingis, taking contact and completing the play.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Brian, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And the basket by Holiday.
With balance and good rhythm, Holiday serves as an effective catch-and-shoot player.
Williams on the wing. Puts one up from 19. His first miss of the game. 3 of 4 from the field now. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Got it. Porzingis has got 5 now.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Celtics trail by 7. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. It's deflected.
A strong, fearless defender. Dort doesn't back down from taking chances and going after swats.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Twelve seconds left in the first. White drives in. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 7 points in the game.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
12.
The basket.
17.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far? Oh my goodness! Jaylen Brown takes one out of the rafters!
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that, that really helped the momentum.
Screen by Holmgren. To the left side wing. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 6 points.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Dort, right side. The kick out to Williams. And there's the screen. 5 on the clock. Caruso. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And you watch Alex Caruso on defense, RJ. He forces his fair share of turnovers.
Yeah, he's got great instincts, quick hands. You can't be loose with the ball around Caruso, one of the best one-on-one defenders in the game.
Left side, Porzingis. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Standing at 7'3", we have never seen a player quite like Kristaps Porzingis. A fantastic shooter, a solid ball handler. What a talent.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
White on the wing. Yet to see a basket. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Second team foul.
Here's Tatum. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Williams. Thunder leading by 5. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. 6 points for him. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still missed it.
Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Oklahoma City.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Caruso outside. Pass to Dort. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
To the inside. Porzingis up top. 9 points in the game. Brown with a screen. KP to the cup. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And taking huge strides, Porzingis really gets it going on the drive.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. They've led by as many as 11.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
To the paint. Here's Tatum. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Celtics trail by 4. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Tatum. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this one.
2 extra loud points there by Jason Tatum, sending a message.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. The rebound, Celtics. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
And it's Tatum missing. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Easy 2 for Holmgren.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Thunder out in front, up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's Brown on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 8 points.
He can do a lot with the ball, but Brown is just as good playing off the ball. He's always ready to catch and fire.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Rejected by Holmgren. And they'll get another chance. Tatum can't hit.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Caruso outside. Right wing. The three from Holmgren. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston trailing. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, D.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here we go, one-on-one for the lead. What a finish from Porzingis.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Pass to Holmgren. The three is up. Sinks the tray. He's got 11.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Oh, Tatum slings it from deep.
Taking matters into his own hands. Tatum gets those 3 points back in a hurry.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 9 points in the game. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Thunder with a lead. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. Porzingis grabs the board.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
White, good.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Fires in the triple.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Porzingis. And the three off target. Oklahoma City trailing. Dort, right side. And here is Williams. This one for three. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Inside. Porzingis. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Porzingis. Outside Tatum. They kick it out to Porzingis. The shot won't fall. That'll count. No good. Would have counted had it gone. 3 quarters of play and a close one here.
37. The Thunder, 35.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Trailing by 2. That ties it up. Holiday with the ball. Pass to Brown. Out to Horford. From the arc. Hey, Horford from range.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Down low. Here's Hartenstein. Holiday grabs the miss. Up top, Tatum. Now here's White. Puts up a 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Come on, just add vision to a perfect skill set. But when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
Joe misses. Boston leading by 6. Inside. Here's Tatum. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
To the middle. Will it go? And Hartenstein slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And it's Mitchell penetrating.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Here's Horford.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor. Putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Wallace outside. Right side, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside Joe. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot.
Huge size disadvantage for the defense. Might as well just get out of the way.
Got a piece of it. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Hartenstein. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Outside Tatum. Shoots over Caruso. Tatum with a screen. Six to shoot. And the jam by Brown.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Screen by Holmgren. And he's 6 for 12 after that one.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Thunder trail by 8. Dort for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. 1:03 left in the final quarter. To the paint. Here's Tatum. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Dort. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots. Now, what's the saying? Don't box out, you get your feelings hurt. And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And here's Holiday. Outside Porzingis. Pass to Tatum. Porzingis sets a screen. The three ball. Counted from distance.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch.
We got We'll see the defending world champion Boston Celtics facing the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. This one has a bit of an old school feel to it, doesn't it? These teams love to run things down low.
Yeah, it's going to be a heck of a matchup, Kevin. A little bit of bully ball, you could say. Having a center you can run your offense through makes the rest of your offense that much better.
Here's Brown, and he can't jam it through.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Right side, Porzingis. Here's Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Holmgren. From deep. And Boston with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. To the right side. And the dunk by Holmgren.
How about the floor awareness by Gilgeous-Alexander? Solid at just spotting his open teammate.
The screen from Brown. Tatum drives in. That one good for two.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Pass to Holmgren. This one for three. It's hauled in by Brown.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Porzingis. Caruso grabs the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And the dunk by Holmgren.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. To the inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Porzingis pulls it up. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 6 points for Porzingis.
The reflexes on Porzingis can surprise you. For a big, he plays with great quickness.
Boston leading by 4. And here they go. Pass to Brown. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Porzingis. Chalk up 2 there. Porzingis has got 8.
And bringing the aggression and the energy, 2 things you like to see from Porzingis.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Thunder trailing by 6. Richard, the Celtics have been among the NBA's elites for quite a while now.
Well, they've been a title contender every year for almost a decade now. Even with several coaching changes over that time, they've been the model of consistency.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, "We can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger." Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the middle. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
On the court is your hype squad.
35 seconds left in the first. Clock at 4. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum looking around. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
It's White on the wing. Over Williams. Williams with the block. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Celtics out in front, leading by
The Celtics, 14.
and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Tatum with it. Williams picks him up. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They set the screen. Holmgren in the corner. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by Tatum. Inside. Here's Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Holmgren.
At 7'3", Porzingis is almost impossible to guard, especially when he's focusing on trying to score.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup. And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor, not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, good for 3. And now it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
This is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Here's Porzingis. Front past the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 3. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Left side, Brown. Mr. Porzingis. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. That's 12 points for Porzingis.
Keep getting it to this man. I mean, once Porzingis catches fire, there is no putting that out. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
At the line for your
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Celtics trail by 5. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Outside Holiday. There's the lob to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. .141 left here in the second.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Back to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. It's Dort on the wing. Here's Caruso. Nobody near Williams. The three-pointer is right on target. Williams has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Thunder. Outside, Porzingis. Pass to Brown. Tatum with it. Dort covering. Over in the corner, Porzingis. And again, Boston with the triple.
A knockdown shooter, really, from anywhere on the floor. Porzingis knows he has the green light to fire from there.
And Dort gets it to go. Dort got his first points in this one.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the dunk by Brown.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather, and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And here's Porzingis for a three. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Pass to Caruso. Down low. Here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Brown. There's the pick. Pass to Cornette. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. That one on Williams. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes both free throws. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game. To the left side wing. Outside Williams. Again, the Thunder score.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Here we are sizing up Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jaylen Brown has put it all together. He said, I'm figuring out my spots to be aggressive. That's in my DNA. But also showing how I've grown. Being a great screener, delivering passes on time and on target. That's important to being a great teammate. I'm focused on being a better basketball player. Kevin?
Yeah, and he's a smart one too, right, David? He is something else. Outstanding stuff, DA, as always. Cornette can't get it to go. Bledsoe with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Back to Hartenstein. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Right side Holiday. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Cornette. Just 5 on the clock. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Thunder with the lead. Over in the corner, Dort. Williams looking around. Hartenstein with it. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. No good from outside. Celtics on offense. It's White on the wing. To end the cold streak. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And taken away by Brown. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's foul number 2 for him. Celtics making a switch here. 1:51 left in the third.
Number 42.
The kick out to Brown. Back to Horford. It's good. This game is all even. Horford's got his first basket.
And folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
To the paint. Hartenstein gets the bucket and the foul. That one is on Holiday.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Quarter out.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That one misses for Hartenstein. And the Celtics with possession here. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And Horford wide open. He shoots. A miss that time would have put him up. Here's Dort. Finishes the break with a slam.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
To the middle. And stolen by Williams. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Jumps up. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got the lead up to 6 now for the Thunder.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
Outside, Horford. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Horford's got his second basket of the game.
And it's the long arms and broad shoulders that make Horford such a tough matchup inside. Teams try to get physical with him, but he's usually up to the challenge. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Pass to Horford. The kick out to Holiday. On the wing, Holiday. With 2 seconds left. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so it's Oklahoma City with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
The Celtics, 38.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Outside Holiday. The three from Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 19 points.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
And Porzingis, here we go. That one falls.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one. But look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player, positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter. Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
And here is Brown from outside the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. And that one's good, Caruso.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go into the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Brown outside. Back to Tatum. There's the triple. A kick out to Brown. Stolen by Dort.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Back to Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And using the defender's aggression against him, Gilgeous-Alexander with a savvy move.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Celtics trailed by 14. And here's Tatum for 3. Boston again missing. Dort with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Pass to Holmgren. Boston grabs the miss.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
A putback. The Thunder lead by 14. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the block. Over in the corner, White. He takes it in. Brown outside. Shot to stop the run. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Porzingis way outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
He's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Brown outside. .130 left in the fourth quarter. The three from Tatum. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Williams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That's good from Williams. And Williams drops them both. 1:09 left here in the fourth quarter.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Thunder.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Chet Holmgren.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
And at 7-3, Porzingis could have been just another big, but he defies expectations. He's got such an impressive array of abilities.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Caruso. And he banks in the layup.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here is Holiday. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Dort. Wing shot on the way. Off target. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This game may not have been the most...
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing a bruising battle between these two, Grant.
Yeah, these are two teams that dare you to bring the ball at them. They both feast on the defensive side, so don't expect any scoring records broken in this one.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, that one goes.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense, because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
And it's Holmgren missing.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
White on the wing. Launches a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute, and he acknowledged that they're facing one of the most dynamic players in the league in Gilgeous-Alexander. He said there's no way to defend him at his speed and movement. We need to be ready to rotate and help on every possession. Still, he said they're all looking forward to the challenge.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. So it's Boston now, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. To the paint. Brown gets the bucket.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Pass to Holmgren. From outside the arc. Boston with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Inside. Here's White. Boom! He jams it straight down.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. Counted from distance.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a pick. Caruso with it. Picked up by Tatum. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Assisted.
That maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Will it go? Porzingis misses.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown with some nice D.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning. What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
so Tatum nails both of them. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
Porzingis for three. And he misses again, now 0 for 3. Thunder leading by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. From deep. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Dort's got 9.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Porzingis. He's scoreless. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Boston. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Caruso outside. They set a pick. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Count that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going. Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up by 9. And we'll get things started.
The Thunder, 19.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Thunder.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Celtics trail by 9. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls. Shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
Back to Williams. 5 to shoot. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Off the inbound pass. The rebound, Celtics. Outside, Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
One of the tallest guys in the league. Give Porzingis the ball there and just let him work.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Porzingis. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
At this stage of his career, Porzingis understands which shots to take, letting the offense come to him naturally.
Now here's Tatum. Down low. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis can't get that one to fall. Thunder leading by 7. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Porzingis. Clock at 6. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Pass to Holmgren. Ooh, the toughness of Holmgren.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Outside, Williams. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And here's Caruso outside. Hauled in by Brown. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Back to White. They set the screen. Ooh, poked away. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams with it. Guarded now by Holiday. To the inside. White with a steal. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. They kick it out to Porzingis. Pass to White. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Tatum.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And Williams drops them both. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Back to Porzingis. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Porzingis has got 7 points here in the quarter.
So smooth off the catch. Porzingis is excellent at judging when to take quick shots.
Pass to Caruso. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And good whistle there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Caruso. The Thunder making a switch here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Knocked loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Caruso touched it last.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Here's Tatum. And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Thunder up 10. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
29.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Left side, White. Horford outside. And he drives in. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Left side, White. Outside, Tatum. For three. Jason Tatum. He's a sharpshooter. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Holiday surveying the floor. Horford outside. That one is off. Here's Oklahoma City now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Caruso outside. Clock at 4. Back to Hartenstein. Shoots over Horford. Hartenstein, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Right side, Brown. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 11. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Out to Horford. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Caruso with it, now guarded by White. Dort outside. Back to Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. Horford covering. Offensive board. Williams on the wing. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
To the floor right now, it's Celtics Entertainment.
And the Thunder making a change here. And here's Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Williams on the wing. And it's Holmgren missing. Celtics trail by 14. And here's Brown for 3. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. Brown's got 5.
Gotta love the confidence. Brown wasting no time firing away.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. White with it. Caruso covers. Porzingis misses.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Here's White. Drives to the hoop. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. Give him 8. The kick out to Williams. Shoots from 14. Holiday grabs the miss. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Tatum.
2 extra loud points there by Jason Tatum, sending a message.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the wing. Dort outside. Lets it go from deep. Boston pulls it in. Here's Tatum. And too long on the shot. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by...
The Thunder, 36.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Thunder leading by 7. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Oh, powered down with both hands.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Outside Porzingis. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shai with a step. Pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
For 3, Porzingis. Doesn't go that time.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Now the Celtics on the move. Boston, no good that time either. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Holmgren. Porzingis misses.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Here's Williams. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Three-pointer, Holiday. Boston again missing. Thunder leading by 13. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. The 3 from Holmgren. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Got to be careful shooting around Porzingis. His length is so capable of erasing shots. He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Some room here for Dort. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
Yep, that one goes. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter. Celtics trail by 13. The 3. And Porzingis is good for 3.
Few bigs stretch the floor like Porzingis. He can be just deadly from the arc.
To the paint. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder lead by 12.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
They get the rebound. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. 5 on the clock. Here's Caruso. Tatum pulls it in. Celtics trail by 10. .110 left to play in the fourth. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Pass to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Thunder.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And he drops the first.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense is elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Porzingis with the block.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Caruso outside. This one for 3. On target from range.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Putting his court vision on full display, Holiday plays the role of floor general pretty effectively.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they
And it's the 76ers coming in from out of town in this one. An interconference game today. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Dan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. The shot by George, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Oubre with the steal. And now here's Oubre, fast break chance. They get it again. Inside. Embiid goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hand.
Barnes outside. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If we do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court, quite another. Guys?
Thank you, David. Coach, only two players have led the NBA in blocks as a rookie. Manute Bol and our favorite, Victor Wembanyama.
Well, Kevin, Wembanyama is already special defensively, not only as a shot blocker, but the amount of ground that he can cover to affect shots. And there are people around the league that believe that he can become the best defender of all time.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Now, here is George. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Goes back up. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. The kick out to Barnes. There's the triple. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's George. Misses from close range. San Antonio leading. And it's Vassell in the corner. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Pass to Embiid. Walker in the corner. And stolen by Vassell. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
And here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-7 run. Vassell wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Vassell's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for San Antonio. Here's Maxey. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fox with it. Now defended by Embiid. Shot clock at 6. They double team Wembanyama. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Vassell, no good. Here's George. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just dunked it right down. Wow!
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of it.
The 76ers. 14.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And really, Stan, Victor Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those paradigm-shifting players. Don't you agree?
Oh, no doubt, Kevin. First of all, there are not going to be very many 7'4" guys come along. And then come with the skills that he has on a court, the length, his mobility, how fluid he is. It's unprecedented.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. You asked Greg Popovich about Victor Wembanyama, and he says Victor's a different player. He's got talent, and you don't want to take that out of him. I tried to do that with Manu Ginobili, and I learned my lesson. Just shut up and let him play. Victor does some amazing things. His game is all-encompassing. Kevin?
That's a great way to put it, D.A. It is all-encompassing. Wembanyama is one of one. Hey, thank you for the report. Rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Oubre. Outside, Maxey. Second chance effort. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot, can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a three-point play. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Pass to Oubre. Back to Embiid. Over Wembanyama. The 76ers again can't hit it. Wembanyama off the bounce. That one falls. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. Down low. And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr. You deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He wants to talk to his guys.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Oubre outside. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Embiid. Here's Maxey. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And once again, Coach, this storied San Antonio franchise is on the upswing.
It sure is, Kevin. Look, they've got a Hall of Fame coach and a potential Hall of Fame centerpiece to build a team around. They've got great talent evaluators in the front office. You can't ask for a better recipe for success.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Here's Castle. Still without a basket. Comes up empty down low. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Sinks the three-pointer.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
They set the pick. Here's Maxey. Basket counts.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea. .104
left to play in the first half. Right side, Fox. Here's Wembanyama. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. 76ers moving the ball around. And stolen by Vassell. And they're pushing it up. The kick out to Barnes. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. No good from outside. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Maxey. Off target from outside. Spurs leading by 11. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Barnes has got 6 points.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so it's San Antonio with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Misses from short range. Here's Vassell. A three-pointer is right on target. Vassell's got the first field goal of the second half for the Spurs. Oubre outside. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And the dunk by Barnes.
And right off the tip, they get the early offense. Defense looks like it might be running late tonight.
Back to KD. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
The kick out to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
It's Durant on the wing. Bol up top for the 3. He doesn't hit that one. San Antonio with the ball. Fox with it. Now guarded by Booker. Here's Castle. A three-pointer, no good. The drive by KD. That one good for 2.
Outstanding at penetrating to the rim. Durant's long strides, they're just tough to keep pace with.
And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
No good on the triple.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Outside for KD. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Durant's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks for 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Wembanyama outside. This one for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
3-point field goal.
7 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. AD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the 3 of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Making a change here. On the wing, Booker to end the run. San Antonio with the rebound. And with the score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for them.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
This is Booker at his most dangerous. No hesitation right there.
Wembanyama, a screen. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Booker. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Vassell. A pass to Fox. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Inside. Shots good by Durant. 7 points for Kevin Durant.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Wembanyama, a screen. And it's Durant with the rebound. And the shot goes down. KD's got 9.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him. Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Substitution on the court.
Up in time. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs.
12.
Score.
The Spurs, 18.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And a fast break now for the Spurs. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
We all know that Fox can score, but there he is reminding you that he can also drop some dimes.
GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
And size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Spurs leading by 7. Right side, Fox. And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off of him. But now that he has that step back three, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up, and it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Devin Booker is a 3-level scoring threat. He said, I'm just reading coverages and taking what the defense gives me. That's a mid-range jumper, which analytically people say isn't the highest percentage shot. But for myself, it's a good one. I've shot it pretty much my whole life. Kevin?
And David, doesn't it show? Wow, he is something else. Hey, thank you. Allen for 3. Rebound, San Antonio. Nobody near Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
3-point field goal.
Barnes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 13-5 run. The wide open look here for Fox. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Booker left side. Pass to KD. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Good on the three-point shot.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Here's Fox. He takes it in. And easy 2 points on the layup. Fox has got 8 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
KD on the wing. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Fires the three. San Antonio with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Outside for Beal. From the arc. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Beal's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Over in the corner, Barnes connects from three-point range. And the Spurs lead by 15.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Wembanyama.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Outside Durant. Booker trying to free himself up. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Pass to Allen. Fox with the steal. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a three like that, but now it's a great decision, and it paid off.
Right side, Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And so it's San Antonio, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their transition game has been in full effect, and we'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. San Antonio leading by 12. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Spurs. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15-56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
Booker outside. There's the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Fox from outside. No good on that one. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 14-point game. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and, Greg, efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Nobody near Allen. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Allen's got 6.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And Fox gets it to go.
Flashing that creativity is so much fun watching Fox carve up defenses like this.
So it's Phoenix now, down by 12. Booker looking around. To the inside. RJ, we know that the Suns missed the playoffs for about a decade, but now they seem to be getting some traction. How do you view them?
I view them as a team that's in transition. Obviously, they have Devin Booker, the homegrown star. The guy has blossomed there in front of everyone's eyes. And after that finals run, they've really been searching. He's the last player there. But whenever you have Kevin Durant on your team, you are always on the verge of something special.
Pass to Castle. Trains it from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
Now, that jump shot has been the biggest question mark for Castle, so it's good to see him shooting with confidence.
Shot's good by Booker. Spurs leading by 11. Outside Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Here's Castle. Lets it go with a 3. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
KD a screen. Allen for 3. It's good from long range. Allen's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Suns.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Spurs leading by 11. Right side, Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. He can't hit that time. And even 3-on-3 break. Allen for 3. That one's not going to go. Now Wembanyama. 19 points in the game.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Fox with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes. A 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before. Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Barnes the screen. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Fox. That shot missing. O'Neal with the defensive effort. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Durant. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher. This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Fox. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about this.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Castle. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Stolen.
Good instincts to read the path and get in a position to pick it off.
And it's Fox with the jam.
He's having one of those nights. Fox just filling it up.
High post, KD. Shoots over Vassell. KD can't get it to go. Lets the 3 fly. Fox, no good.
He's got to keep the ball moving. That's just not a good shot with the D set up like it was.
Shoots. No good from Booker. Spurs leading by 16. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Richard, one thing is for sure with these Spurs, a lot of top free agents have got to be looking at them now as a destination.
It doesn't take a lot of skill to see that Wemby is a different type of player. And look, if you are a free agent, that's the player that you want to look at to say, hey, can I team up with him and go on a string of championships?
Over in the corner, Allen. And he's good on the 3-ball. Allen's got 11 in the second half.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
To the paint. Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 5. Nice defense from KD.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
With 3, Booker. Offensive rebound. And O'Neal gets it to go.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Now, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Drains the 3-pointer.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
KD can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 15. Drives to the hoop. Wembanyama outside. Oh, good with the triple. And here are the Suns. Strong finish inside from Booker.
Soft touch. Booker finding his spot, just floating it in.
And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Here's Wembanyama for three. And the three ball is good.
3-point field goal.
Wembanyama's got 11 in the second half. Right side, Beal. Pass to Durant. Vassell grabs the board. Here's Fox. Rebound by the Suns.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake. Even though his team is lagging behind, he's playing like a winner. Too bad his attitude isn't spreading to the other guys.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
There's Beal with the three. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. .114 left here in the fourth quarter. From downtown, rebounded by Allen. Suns trailed by 13.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for San Antonio.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for De'Aaron Fox.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's San Antonio. They led by as many as 18 points. Three-pointer, Fox. Cans it from downtown. Fox has got 34 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Shots good by Durant. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Misses the three. And there's the call on Durant. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third personal foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Fox. The three. That shot is off. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the win, a comfort. We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Mavericks are coming to town. The fans making some noise here at the Knicks Arena. The New York Knicks are getting settled in. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Here's Irving after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Outside for Davis. Thompson outside. And stolen by Anunoby. Bridges attacking. Brunson outside. Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Stolen by Anunoby. Back to Towns. And Brunson has it in the corner. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 6.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here are the Mavericks now. 4-point game. Out to Thompson. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Coach said how much he admires Klay Thompson, saying that guy is a champion. Coming back from 2 years away, Thompson's still one of the best two-way guards in the league. Nothing but respect for Klay, and there's zero argument here. Thompson surely a future Hall of Famer. Guys?
Thank you, David.
You got to stay in front of Klay. If you're going under the screen and he recognizes that, you're going to get scored on.
And Davis sends it back. All going up court. And then Washington with the dunk.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Out to Brunson. Back to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby has the open look. No good on the triple. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4
of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Here's Irving. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Now, here is Irving. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. Brunson heading to the hoop. And the shot goes in.
You get Brunson that wide open of a floor, he's going to operate there.
Irving surveying the floor. Into the lane. Bridges with some nice defense.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Back to Towns. Plenty of space. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And they double up Davis. Over in the corner, Washington. Back to Davis. Pass to Christie. For the 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. New York trailing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. One falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Here's Irving. To the middle. Here's Davis. Shoots over Towns. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. New York ahead, up by 1.
The Mavericks, 11.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Knicks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
No good on the 3.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Bridges with the steal. So fast in transition. Brunson gets it in there.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons. This is why Davis is considered one of the best defenders in the league. His mere presence is good enough to alter those shots.
There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby right side. Outside, Towns. Anthony Davis with the rebound. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. They trail by 1. Pass to Davis. 5 on the clock. And it's Davis finishing it off.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Outside, Davis. Inside, Irving. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And such a gifted finisher. Once Kyrie gets inside, he knows he's got you where he wants you.
Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Well, we know, GA, the Mavs are so adept at hunting the matchups they want. They're patient and methodical.
They never look like they're in a rush, right? Even when you send a double or trap the ball, the Mavs stay calm and know where to go. It's what makes slowing down their pick and roll so difficult.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brunson downhill. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Towns, the screen. On the wing, Anunoby. 5 to shoot. To the inside. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
Here's Davis. There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you can see that AD was trying to bait the defense into jumping first. He wisely gets the contact and marches himself straight to the foul line.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
So Anthony Davis nails both of them. Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. New York trailing. Brunson, right side. Down low. Brunson stays agile and finds his opening inside.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Irving. Dallas again missing. Here's Hart. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. There's the pick. Here's Towns. The offensive rebound. It's Hart on the wing. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
It's Davis on the wing. He's got 10. Outside Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy. We know the 90s were a different era, Greg. Either win the game or win the fight. Remember that? Do you miss that physicality?
Well, I would say, Kevin, it made for some great stories, but I don't think we're missing much without all the extracurriculars. And I think we have a beautiful game now.
Dallas moving the ball around. Powell with it. Still yet to score. Pass to Christie. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Anunoby. Brunson right side. And Hart has it in the corner. Left side, Towns.
Oh, yes, sir.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
And sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning, and now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
You gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Irving misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside, Irving. To the inside. Towns with the steal. Here's Anunoby. Still scoreless. Inside, the 11-footer. Pass to Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Anunoby's got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
And guys, he has to show a little more fight on the interior than he did on that trip.
Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
First team foul.
Brunson with a clean look. No good on the quick 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Irving with a clean look. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Irving's got 9.
Kyrie Irving has a sweet-looking stroke right there. Fantastic at getting his feet underneath him that time.
And Robinson throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Pass to Hart. Outside for Robinson. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 4 to shoot. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Outside Irving. Driving in. In the corner, it's Gafford. The kick out to Irving. Back to Gafford. Wide open. The shot off that time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. New York ahead.
The Mavericks, 32.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Mavericks trailed by 3. Out left to the wing. Back to Irving. To tie it up. It's rebounded by New York. And here's the break. It's Hart on the wing. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Rebounded by Gafford.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
On its way from Irving for 2. And Bridges with the block. Outside Irving. Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. Dallas moving it around. And Gafford throws it down.
Oh, what a nice find by Kyrie that time, balancing his offensive attack.
Back to Brunson. From the wing. Out to Bridges. To the inside. Brunson outside. Driving the lane. New York needs to get off a shot. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. The Mavericks trailing. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. To take the lead. Outside for Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Yeah, when Davis is on like this, there's really not much you're going to be able to do about it.
Towns, the screen. Bridges, right side. Outside, Towns. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Left side, Davis. Davis owning the paint and gets it to go.
The size and skill combination really puts pressure on the D. Davis, so good at using it to his advantage.
Inside, here's Hart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
Irving with the ball. Brunson picks him up. Right side, Davis. Clock at 6. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here's Irving. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his third foul of the game. Outside, Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
He draws so many fouls with his length. Anthony Davis finds another way to put the work in.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
There's a screen. And here's Brunson outside. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Now Irving. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs. That's tipped. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
It's got to be something else to be a teammate of Irving's. What a generational talent.
1:03 left in the game. Towns, the screen. Puts up a deep 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Dallas with the ball. This run now up to 13-2. Now, here is Irving. Over Hart. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the